Hello everyone, long time no see. I haven't made a video for a while. Today this video is pretty much a response to a guy by the name of, let's see, his name is Andreas Sasterlund. Okay, he had a question about phrase books and some other questions. So basically I'm going to do what I normally do is read the question and then answer it. Okay, so he says, hello Moses, I like your videos a lot. I noticed that when you show a phrase book, you often show one from Lonely Planet. Do you find those phrase books more useful than others, and do you recommend those phrase books? I'm about to buy one for Russian. Did you did you like Planet's phrase books? All right. I have three types of phrase books. Okay, and I would definitely say that Lonely Planet is my favorite one. I will explain to you why. But first, let's start with this Berlitz phrase book. I'm going to use this for example. This is a French Berlitz phrase book. Okay. Now, I don't want to say this Berlitz phrase book is useless. It's definitely useful. All phrase books are useful. But one thing I don't like about it is I don't like that it doesn't have an index. It doesn't have an index, and I find it hard to search for certain things I want to find. For example, if I want to learn something about family, I can't just easily go here and look up family. Okay, and try to look for family here. I don't see it, so I will have to skim through this book to find something that's pertaining to family. Okay, that's one thing I don't like about this book here, about the Berlitz phrase books. So again, I'm not saying that it's useless. It's definitely a useful phrase book, but it's just not, in my opinion, it's not as good as Lonely Planet. Okay, so you have to work hard to find what it is, whatever it is you want to know about. You have to work a little bit hard for that. So that's Berlitz. Okay. Um, this one was given to me. This phrase book was given to me. I think I don't know, it's Dover or something like that. It's kind of, I think this is a pretty good phrase book, but it has an index, which is something I really like, and it's in order. It's in alphabetical order, so that's good. But like I said, this phrase book was given to me, so I couldn't really recommend this. So it seems they have some phrase books in Turkish, Yiddish, Russian, Japanese. Uh, yeah, and I think the name is Dover, I believe. It says Dover Say It series. Dover Say It series. So this is a pretty good dictionary, a pretty good phrase book. Okay, so um, then I have this type of well, it's actually a dictionary and phrase book. Okay, it's Danish. And this was kind of awkward because, well, first I thought it was strange that the dictionary starts at the beginning. They have the dictionary at the beginning of the book. I thought that was strange. So it's a phrase book. It has some phrases in here, but again, it's not indexed. So that's something I don't like about that. It's not indexed, and you have to kind of work hard to look for what it is you want to look for. So and this one's, let's see, doesn't really have a name or company, just Danish dictionary phrase book. So, and one I like the best, Lonely Planet. Okay, Lonely Planet, I really like Lonely Planet. That's why in all of my videos I recommend everyone to get, whenever they get a phrase book, make sure it's Lonely Planet, because Lonely Planet is very good. It has an index. Everything is in alphabetical order, of course. And they have this, I like how they have this quick reference when you open up. There's a quick reference, some basic phrases. It would be great if they had a little bit more um, basic phrases like my name, all that, whatnot, where I'm from. But I mean, it's cool that they put a quick reference at the beginning there. So yeah, Lonely Planet, I would definitely recommend Lonely Planet over those other phrase books I've showed you. Okay, so yeah, definitely get Lonely Planet. And Russian, you said you're going to begin rolling Russian. Yeah, the Russian Lonely Planet is really good. Okay, all of the Lonely Planets are good, so I will definitely recommend. And this here is another Lonely Planet. I think this is the older style Lonely Planet. Okay, this is my tie. And this one, like I said, this one is index like the other ones. And this one, I don't know, I didn't see another one, but you have some notes. You can take notes back here, so that's pretty cool. So that's Lonely Planet again. And that's it for the phrase book. So, oh, hold on. And one more. I forgot to show you guys this. This is Barron's phrase book. This is the when I first started learning language, this is the very first phrase book I bought. And this is actually old. This Arabic phrase book is old. I think I bought this back in, I think it was back in '99. So it's pretty old. So this phrase book is good. It doesn't have an index, but one thing I like about it, it has like some culture, has some culture things. They talk about culture aspects. So this is definitely a good phrase. But again, I will recommend Lonely Planet. Lonely Planet is the best, in my opinion. I love Lonely Planet. Okay, so that's it for the phrase books. So let's see what the next question is. Um, I'm also wondering about Oxford dictionaries. You often say you like them, but when I look at Amazon, they don't get good reviews. For Russian, that is. Are there differences between the quality in Oxford dictionaries depending on the language they're intended for? I'm a little bit confused here. You say they are good, but the reviews say something else. Well, first of all, about the reviews, you can't really go off the reviews, because I had before this happened to me. I was looking at some reviews on a certain book I wanted to purchase, and I found out after I received that book, it was a really good book. I liked it. Okay. Now I know everyone has their own preferences and their own opinions about certain books, but you got to kind of, I don't know, if you feel that you want to try it out, um, you just have a gut feeling that it's a good book, you may like it. I will go ahead and just buy that book, and make your own judgment, and don't go off of other people's judgment, because everyone has their own opinions about certain books. So the reviews, I think the reviews can be pretty they can be pretty useful when shopping around, but you can't just look at one review and say, oh, this guy said it was terrible, so I'm not going to get it. So you want to probably just go, just try it on your own and then make your own judgment on that book. So that's the first thing. Never go by what other people say. Now, me, because I have a lot of experience with language learning, and I've bought a lot of books. So I guess I am I guess I have the right to say that Lonely Planet is, you know will be most ideal as far as phrase books and whatnot in certain dictionaries, because I have a lot of experience, and a lot of it works for me. Now I've bought some books, terrible books, and I thought they were terrible and they were very useless. So yeah, just don't go off of anyone else's judgment. You have to try it out for yourself and see if it works for you. Okay, and find people who are experienced at language learning, polyglots. They could tell you the best, which books to get. Okay, so let's see here. Dictionaries. Okay, you say dictionaries, right? I can say like them. Now, I guess now Oxford. I like Oxford, and I can honestly say that Oxford is really good for. I have an Oxford dictionary for Spanish. I have an Oxford dictionary for German. I have an Oxford dictionary for Hebrew. I just bought one for French. I just bought one for Portuguese, and I have an Arabic one and an Hindi one. Okay, and I guess you said that depending on language. I guess I would have to say it depends on what language it is, because Oxford is good, but it seems to be different for certain languages. Like I was looking at this Portuguese dictionary. Well, this is just a Portuguese to English. I'm not sure how the English to Portuguese dictionary, Oxford dictionary, is, but it doesn't have example sentences in here, and I don't know. It doesn't have example sentences, and that's important when you have a dictionary. You have to have example sentences you need to know how these certain words are used in sentences, and this book doesn't have that. Now, in the other dictionary I have for Spanish and German, they all have example sentences, so those are very, 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 very good. Overall, I like Oxford, but I don't know if I could recommend it for every language because it may be different. So I can only recommend Oxford for the language I've studied, the ones the language I've studied, and the dictionaries I've used. So I don't want to recommend something and say, okay, yeah, this Oxford dictionary for Russian is very good, and I've never used it, so I don't want to do that. Now, I don't have any Russian dictionaries. The only Russian dictionary I have is this small one. I need to buy another Russian dictionary. I need to go ahead and buy it because this one is small. It's kind of limited. So I need to go ahead and buy a Russian dictionary very soon. And once I do, I will definitely make a video and put it up and let you know my thoughts on that dictionary. So if you're learning language, if you're learning like Spanish, definitely get Oxford. If you're learning German, definitely get Oxford. If you're learning Hebrew, definitely get Oxford. Those are very good dictionaries for those languages. So yeah, that's that. So okay, so let's see. When you say that you memorize stuff, how do you do that? Do you use some sort of software or a technique? Have you got any tips on that? Memorization. There's I wouldn't say there's a software or some sort of technique. I would just say the more you use it, you have to just keep using it, and it will stick eventually. Okay, that's what I do. When I learn a phrase, I'll say it over and over and over, in my head. And when I go to a chat room, whatever, I try to use that, incorporate that phrase into whatever the content is. I just use it over and over and over again. So um, that's basically how you memorize things. You just keep using it over and over and over and over and over. Okay, just practice. That's all it is. Just practice. There's really no shortcut around memorization. You just have to practice often. So just do that, and you'll be successful. Okay, I'll be the first one to tell you that it works. Just you have to get in the battlefield. I've always talked about the battlefield. You have to get in the battlefield, and you have to use this stuff, consistently in order for it to stick. So if you're trying to memorize something, just keep using it. You have to, whatever you learn, whatever it is, a proverb, some sort of proverb, idiomatic expression, whatever it is, you have to make sure you use it. Okay, you can't just learn it one time, read it one time, and that's it, and not use it because you're going to forget. So you have to keep using it, keep using it, keep using it. Okay, so do you have any? See, do you have any plans for making a video on grammar drills in Russian? This year or next, I will start learning Russian. I find it to be a very beautiful language. Um, Actually, yeah, I haven't made any videos as far as Russian, like lesson videos or whatnot. But yeah, I will definitely. If you want me to make some drills or whatever, I can go through some drills on, how I go through grammar drills or whatnot, building up grammar. I can make a video on that. So yeah, if you want me to make a video on it, I will. So um, yeah, so probably not today, but perhaps sometime next week I'll make a video on Russian drills or whatnot. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Okay, so English is my second language, as you may have noticed. It is for me a language that I have not studied much but used a lot. I think you can understand what I am saying, but how do I make it better? I have used it for so long that now I don't know when I'm using the grammar wrong or spelling wrong. I guess you could say that I got a really bad habit. It is hard when you have come to this level. I understand a lot, but I do not know when my output is bad. Well, judging from this message here, it seems to me that your English is really good. Um, you already come to a point to where you may have picked up some bad habits, and like I've mentioned before about bad habits. In the beginning, you want to try to avoid some bad habits, but if once you get far, get to a certain point in that language, it's kind of hard to drop the bad habits. Um, for example, me for Chinese, like tonations, like my tonations are precise. I mean, people can still understand me, but I still have like some bad habits, for tonations. I've studied Chinese for a while, and at the beginning, I didn't really study tones. I just kind of mimic and just try to enunciate the best I can. So, and that's a bad habit. You don't want to do that at the beginning. You don't want to do that at the beginning. But I mean, it seems to me that your English is really good. Whatever you're doing, learn English. Just keep doing that. If you're making some grammatical mistakes, I mean, of course, it's not your native language. You're going to make grammatical. You're going to make some sort of mistake. So I wouldn't try to achieve perfection. You know, perfection in that language. Don't try to be perfect because you're not going to be perfect. So the most important thing is communication, and that's as far as I see here, you're able to communicate properly. So, hey, um, I don't see any. I mean, I haven't heard you speak English, but you know, it seems that you know it pretty well. So, just continue to keep doing what you're doing and listening, using it, speaking with people every day, reading, and hey, that will make you that will make your level solid. So, that's pretty much it. That's all the questions I have from that guy. And like I said before, if you guys have any questions, if you want to ask me something pertaining to the language, I'll make a video on that. I don't have a problem making a video response. I've been kind of busy lately, so I haven't made videos for about 3 or 4 days. But yeah, just if you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I'll respond to the video, or I'll respond to your question ASAP. And that will conclude this video. Thanks for viewing my video. I appreciate you guys viewing my videos, rate my videos, leave some comments or whatever. And I look forward to talking to you guys again about foreign languages. Thanks for viewing the video.